Hello, hello, hello. Lisa Zimmer here, live from Maui. Let's see who's going to join us today. I have a surprise. Let's see who's going to come on first. Let's get some comments. Where do we see comments? I can't see them yet. Let's see who's coming on. It's BOGO time. Who got their BOGO box? I want to hear about it. Tell me what you love so that the people who haven't gotten them yet don't miss out. BOGO box is 75% sold out. All right, here they come. Hey, Victoria. All right, let's see who's coming on. I got a special guest today. Any guesses who? Any guesses who? Pam knows who's coming on with me today. Who's my surprise guest? Lisa Zimmer here. There you are. Hey, guys. All right, let's get a drum roll. Let's get a drum roll, please. It's Paulina.
Hi, everyone. Yay, I'm so excited to be here. Yes, I'm so excited.
Love it, love it, love it. Yay. All right, so we're going to talk to you about the BOGO oils. And
What do you want to
let's
see?
talk about it. I want to make sure we're in public education.
Oh, okay.
I think we are. Hey, Colleen.
Yes.
Hello, hello. I always like to make sure I'm in the right group.
How do you even check
Tell
that?
us what group we're in. Yay. I think we're in the right group, but either way, it's going to be a great video.
You guys, it's BOGOs.
It's BOGOs.
BOGOs.
Who got their BOGO box?
The best
tell
time
us,
of
tell
year.
us, tell us. Who got their BOGO box? Who got their BOGO box? All right, so today's BOGO is by, I think it's Cassia. I got Wild Orange free.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about that.
We
We're
have
going to
Wild
talk
Orange
about On Guard and Breathe. Hopefully you got yesterday's BOGO, but don't worry. If you didn't, you can get the On Guard and Breathe in the BOGO box. So the BOGO box is 75% sold out. And remember, you're only paying for 4 oils and you're getting 10 in the BOGO box. 10. Yeah. And plus, if you have...
That's amazing.
I know. If you have the LRP rewards and you're at 30%, you're going to get $42 back. So they're really only paying like $98 for 10
For
oils.
10 oils.
$9.80 per
Wow.
oil.
And there's a deep
right?
blue in there.
Deep blue stick.
There's
Yep.
deep blue
Let's
stick.
go over what's
There's
in the
the
BOGO
On Guard.
box quick. On Guard Breathe, Cassia, Wild Orange, Roman Chamomile, Black Spruce, Copaiba, Deep Blue Stick, and you get Northern Escape free in the BOGO box.
That's amazing.
75% sold out
Oh,
US,
Valerie. Hi, Valerie.
100% sold out for Canada. All right, so no more dawdling. Get your BOGO box.
Now.
I need to order another BOGO box when we get done.
Me too.
All right. I've been taking care of everybody else but myself. Okay, so we're going to tell you a little bit about each oil super fast because we are busy.
Yeah, and we're going to take a shot together.
We are?
So I love
Yay.
taking oil shots. So if whatever
Show
you're
'em.
doing, stop, drop, and shot. Because
Ooh, nice.
yeah, take a shot. I mean, only of oils, of course. We don't want to do shots of anything else.
So we got a little water in there.
And we got some frankincense. So we're doing 2 drops of frankincense. Frankincense and wild orange is my favorite combination
Yay, love
because it puts me in a really, really, really great mood.
That's mine.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Cheers.
cheers first. I do.
We're twins, separated at birth.
Yeah. So
Cheers.
cheers.
Love it. I do
Yay.
that with peppermint in the morning. Frank, wild orange, and peppermint. You taught me that.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, I just feel
my mood
so
booster.
happy and excited about
That's what I
life, you know?
It's
It's
my
just,
make me happy morning shot.
and we need that.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be like, you know?
I don't know, maybe not as we are.
Like, I'm already happy, but then this shot is like a boom, like 10 to the moon.
I don't always wake up happy, so that's why I need my morning shot. So the morning shot, 2 drops peppermint, 2 drops wild orange, 2 drops Frank, or if you're new to oils, 1 drop each.
And actually, you can add Cassia. If you're doing Cassia and wild orange together, you can add Cassia in there because it will heat up your insides. So it's really good for circulation, moving the
Immunity.
blood from the head to the toes, excellent for immunity.
Tastes like sugar.
And anything to do with your digestive supporting system.
Nice.
So yeah, if you, like I've used Cassia, clove, and cinnamon for any sort of stomach flu, like bacterial, like anything that I'm feeling inside that doesn't feel good. take it underneath the tongue, or they're hot oils, so you have to be careful when you're taking those hot oils underneath the tongue.
Yeah.
You can also do it in the shot with coconut oil.
I do the shot.
Or in a capsule, and you just take it, and it's... The one thing I do have to add, though, that, like my daughter, my 13-year-old's sensitive to those hotter oils, so I don't have to do as much for her. You just do like that toothpick method where you put the toothpick into the bottle, and then you stir it around in the shot.
Oh, I haven't done that.
Yeah, so then it's not like a full drop, and you're like getting like the half of the drop or the quarter of the drop.
Just
and
enough.
then it's not, you know, she has a little
So
bit more
intense.
sensitivity to the oils, the hot oils. So.
I do the cinnamon bark, or just started Cassia in coffee, or you can put like Cassia in your coffee grounds, and then the hot water runs through the grounds, so it's not as intense.
Oh, and you can add it to like hot chocolate. You know, you could do the Mexican hot chocolate with the different, either Cassia or cinnamon. Yeah.
It's like sugar. Cinnamon bark or Cassia
the
tastes
cinnamon.
like sugar to me, so I remove the sugar from my coffee.
And I get the Cassia has more of like a woodsy taste. The cinnamon I notice is a lot sweeter than the Cassia. And the Cassia is more woodsy, but it still has that same. Plus, it's really good. Like if you love to have sugar, you can replace it, or take it in a shot or a capsule, because it, you know.
You get that sugar rush.
No, it helps with your blood sugar.
Oh, right,
It
right.
balances it out. So
Actually,
like if
there's a
you
few of
eat
these.
a lot of sugar,
Yeah.
that is like the one thing for people that struggle with that, or have like a sweet tooth, or have those like craving desires to have it. You
Maintain
take that.
healthy blood sugar.
Yeah.
On guard is good for blood sugar. Cassia. What else in here?
Copaiba is really good.
For maintaining
Well,
healthy blood sugar?
Copaiba is one of those oils that you want to take every single day.
I do. I
It's
take
like
2
those
soft
4
gels,
oils that I'm
Which
always
ones?
like.
Frankincense. Can I guess?
Yeah.
Copaiba.
Yes. And then there's 2 more. Those are like everything that has to do with like serious health issues,
Melissa?
cellular regeneration, cellular
failing.
health.
Help us. Help us.
It's so good. It's so good.
Frank
and Copaiba, and there's 2 more that I'm always. Valerie should know. These are like the 4. No.
Oh, tell me. I
These
don't know.
are like the 4 oils you should be taking all the time, every single day. Especially if you're like over 50, you want to be taking these.
I'm fitty.
But I say like all of
Sign me
them.
up. Which one?
So it's DDR Prime.
I'm writing them
Good job,
down. I'm writing them down.
Frankincense, and then also myrrh
I just started myrrh like
and
3 days
Copaiba.
ago.
So those 4. Marika says balance, but you don't want to take balance internally. I mean, you can. I've literally drinking every single oil internally.
So Frank and myrrh.
Those
That
are the
aren't
Jesus-
BOGOs, right?
Baby Jesus
But
oils.
that's immediately as soon as my mom had her heart attack and stroke. She had one week and one the next. I asked someone what we should do in the Diamond Board, and they said Frank and myrrh. And she got out of the hospital in like record time for the
so
level of
cool.
stroke. Like she shouldn't have survived her stroke. It was that bad.
Wow.
Or the heart attack. And she started speaking. Words started coming within a week.
That's so cool.
And they had her out in less than 2, and she should have been there for like 3 to 4.
So my grandfather had a stroke, and we did the Melissa and the cayenne pepper tincture to like stimulate his blood. They couldn't even find any blood clots after that. They were like, "What happened?
Okay,
How did he?"
so
have
we're
it?"
adding Melissa to this for my mom. We're gonna get on so many tangents because between the 2 of us, we have too many testimonials. I was
Okay,
like, this
but
will
you
be
guys-
5 minutes. So I was like, she's
I have
like,
to give
yeah,
you
right.
a tip that a lot of people don't realize.
Go for it.
So DDR, so one of the reasons why wild orange is so good for you, because this is the BOGO for today, right?
Yep.
It's actually, in addition to it being a citrus oil and really good at cleaning out the insides, it's also in the On Guard blend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the reason is because it helps with the immune support. It like
Wild
really
orange.
supports your immune system. Yeah, so we think like more of the clove in that On Guard
Yeah,
blend, and the
yeah.
eucalyptus is in that On Guard blend, the one
Yeah.
that you can take internally, you know. But wild orange plays a really significant role in improving your immune support and your immune system.
I always do lemon and grapefruit and cinnamon bark in my water every day.
Oh yeah, you should switch it
Add
to
up.
wild orange.
Add it or take one out
You
and
should-
put another in.
You can add it,
Add
but
it.
you can switch it. And also, what I like to do is like you switch the oils based on the season, right? So right now it's like fall and the cold You know, people say it's like the cold and flu season. I don't know if it was a season, but people say that because they get sick more often. And it's pretty much attributed also to the amount of sugar and dairy and meat and gluten people are consuming.
This is the time of year when everybody
during
eats
the
all that.
holidays.
Yeah.
So then their immune system goes down, and so one of the things you could do is you add that wild orange, and the wild orange, it like supports the T9 cells. So that the T9 cells, they are the cells in the body that keep your immune system working well. And so one of the things that wild orange does, just alongside clove, is it like locks arms with the T9 cells.
Okay.
And it's like their army. So it supports the army in responding to any sort of immune issue that you could be having.
So we do the shot, right, and get the wild orange and Frank.
Yeah.
But what's the best? Like, I like to put multiples in.
Yeah.
And I like to add cinnamon bark. So
Yeah,
wild orange and cinnamon.
Or Cassia, because
Or
wild
Cassia.
orange and Cassia
Yeah, wild
is,
orange and Cassia
so you
is
can
the logo.
literally
Put
do
in your water.
that together and have it every morning. And even during the time where everyone was like scared of their life, you know, you can, the clove and cassia and cinnamon are all in the same family.
Yeah.
And every hot oil has different levels of heat, like hot pepper, right? So you have like peppers that are really hot. And then, so clove and cinnamon cassia are in the same family, and you can interchangeably use those, because the thing is, when we are dealing with any sort of issue in our system, we don't know exactly the specific strain that's getting into our system and what it's doing.
So it changes
So
up.
that's why I like to interchange the oils, because each oil has a different chemical constituent, and it does different
Cassia, clove, cinnamon bark.
Yeah, just change them
Keep
all up
those
and
rotating
mix them with the wild
in your
orange.
water,
And
coffee. Get them in your body somehow every day, right?
Yeah, and some ginger
Look at
is
all
great too. There's a recipe in oils book that has peppermint ginger. Just joining a phone call. I'll have to go back for a replay. Absolutely,
so good.
should
Yeah, you don't
all
wanna
be
miss.
replaying this and saving this
Over
video.
and over and over. And
Make
sending
sure
it to your friends.
Yeah, so
It'll get loaded to YouTube later next week when I get back. All right,
yay.
so
okay.
hopefully everybody got On Guard and Breathe. Those are staples. You know about those. On Guard Immunity, Breathe Respiratory. Those are everyday uses in my house and have been for 8 years. Breathe in my diffuser most of the time. Jackson's diffuser is Breathe, On Guard, and Lemon. On Guard goes on the bottoms of my feet every day. It goes many other places.
Yeah.
We'll do a private video on that in the future. And
Well, we can't tell them here that we're sticking up our vagina. Am I allowed to say that?
no, not allowed to say that. Right? So that's the capsules, by the way. But that's another, soft gels, that's another video. So On Guard Breathe, make sure you get that. You can still get it in the BOGO box. And BOGO box is almost sold out for those of you who missed the beginning. Right? Cassia Wild Orange, we just went over those. That's today.
Yeah.
And then Roman Chamomile, Black Spruce, and Copaiba enlighten us on why we love them. I do Copaiba. I say Copaiba. Every night I take 2 soft gels or
Wait, I have it
shot.
right here.
I can only do Copaiba at night because it makes me sleepy.
Copaiba is so good.
Yep.
Well, this is one of the 4 oils. I remember actually going to the convention. I remember Dr. Hill saying, like, Copaiba is one of those oils you have to just be taking every
day.
single
Yep.
day.
He still
Yeah, he still takes that.
Yep,
Yeah,
he still does it every day.
that's really, really good.
So Copaiba oil is your BOGO.
Look
you
at
can
this
do
comment.
shot.
You two are so good together. The brain power is amazing. Thank you for doing that. Thanks, Lynn.
Good. We have to do more of these.
Yes, Valerie says people get the box. You will not be disappointed.
It's
So
so
true.
good.
Can't wait for the Roman chamomile tomorrow. I love that oil.
Roman chamomile.
Yeah, I actually hated it when I first started it.
I hardly ever use it, so you're gonna have to share.
Yeah.
I have one roller with Roman chamomile. It's 10 drops Melissa, 10 drops Roman chamomile. I call it Peace on Earth, topped with coconut oil, and I rolled it on the bottoms of my feet every night, or as a perfume. But I haven't been doing that, so.
Well, I didn't even realize what a sedative, like it's like a sedative oil, you know?
So I do it at bedtime.
Yeah, it's so good. And when I first started using it, I was pregnant, and I would drop it in my head, and it actually was like very nauseated by the smell.
I didn't like it at first.
Yeah,
I like
didn't
the
like it
sweet smell.
first.
Yeah.
But then I learned how to use it for joint pain, really inflammatory like issues, and also jaw. Like I used to have the cracking.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's great for teething
yeah,
on the jaw
and the
for
teething.
kids.
Yeah.
Roman chamomile.
And actually, I don't know if I can say this.
If you don't know if you can say it, Pauline,
I'm just like,
you probably should on this live.
it's really good for
video.
beep, 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 beep.
Julia
Yeah.
does a drop of Roman chamomile in hot water, so calming.
Yeah,
Love that.
it's so good. It's so strong, but it's so good.
So Roman chamomile, black spruce, copaiba. We could talk about
So
copaiba
I love
all
black
day.
spruce too. You know, black spruce is actually really good with northern escape. Those two together.
Really?
Because both of those two oils are excellent for any sort of skeletal issues. So talking about like people who's
Tell me. I'll reword it compliantly. It's great for spine health. It's not straight. I'll interpret for her.
Well,
Non-compliant,
scientifically,
compliant.
okay, so there's so many beliefs about things that we're actually not able to correct or
Improve.
there's a lot of over the years, like years and years and years, hundreds of years, we've learned all these belief systems about what we can't fix or what we can't correct, and it's just something that we have to live with.
It's not true.
And scientifically, when you learn about like the different chemical constituents of the oils and how they affect every single cell, there's so much there that it's like mind-blowing. That's why I love essential oils so much.
I'm a walking testimonial for that, because I was told that I would never get better from allergies, asthma, eczema, IBS, migraines, neuropathy, the brain damage I suffered from that drug.
Yeah. So like on a personal, exactly.
Right? DDR prime, digestions, endocrine balance, serenity, done. LLV, done.
Yeah.
Right?
So the important thing about this is that my personal experience, because I have 5 children, for those of you who don't know, and a lot of the experiences as you're growing, you get these growing pains and like the bones hurt, and there's like, and I've used the oils that are really, really great. Northern Escape is one of them, and black spruce and Siberian. So Northern Escape has Siberian fir, and Siberian fir, white fir, because they eliminated. Remember, they eliminated white fir
and went to Siberian fir.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I loved that oil because any of the fir oils are going to be Douglas fir is another one of those. Very, very, very supportive for the skeletal structure.
I love Douglas fir. It smells like juicy
So,
fruit.
like, can I say pain?
Yeah.
Pain.
I'll let you.
Pain in like the areas like over here,
The joints.
Let me show them these areas, okay? Pain
You can
in
show them
those
my body
areas.
now. This is my new Pilates body. Show away.
So using the fir oils on this area right here is super effective. Like, I can't even tell you. You think your structure cannot change, cannot move, cannot improve, cannot be corrected, but it's just simply not true. It's just simply not
any
true.
of the fir oils.
It just
Give
got
me
the
all the
chills.
tree oils.
I'm not sure I understand.
Trees are good for skin too, right? Flowers are good for top layers and trees are good for lower, or is that the other way around?
No, you're correct. The
Okay.
flower oils
Flower
are
and trees.
so good for the skin, but the tree oils also is good for anything that has to do with the respiratory support. See, but that's the thing. Like, it's very complementary to the lungs and the function of the lungs, but also the structure, the skeletal structure. So when you're using it, like Northern Escape is a blend, and it's got the Siberian fir in it, which is excellent for both. And it's like even more supportive because it does all these things. It's just like so
We'll
expensive.
start dancing and singing soon.
So my children recently had this really horrible cough. Am I allowed to say that?
Respiratory situation.
Personal. It's a personal experience.
Respiratory situation.
And it sounded like it was like a seal that was like
the barking.
Yeah, the barking.
They had a
part.
respiratory bark.
Yeah. And so typically, like, I'm not as like automated to use the breed. I use like arbor vitae, and I use also I separate cardamom.
That's mine. Cardamom and
arbor
black
vitae.
spruce are my favorite respiratory.
But now with the Northern Escape, I just use that.
I have been using it at all.
Yeah, like topically, and also the doTERRA humidifier thing.
Yeah. Dawn.
By the way,
Big Dawn.
the big one next to my bed.
Yeah.
No, have
I
you
ran
guys?
it last night.
Do you guys have that?
They
Because
need
if
to
not,
have
you
that.
need to get that.
Yeah.
That is like the
the
best
beast.
thing. It's amazing, and it runs for hours.
Yeah. And it
And
gives
it's-
them the humidity that they need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest problems, like, we're creating this environment. Remember, we want to create an environment in our body where we can thrive, and we don't want all those other ailments and conditions and diseases to thrive. So when we use the humidifier, it creates that environment in our body that's like thriving, optimal health.
No wonder I slept 12 and a half hours last night. I had the dog going.
And you've arrived.
I've arrived in Maui. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Julia says cardamom in a latte is amazing.
Yummy.
Oh, good. We just had like
Sheila's
the best
got
lattes.
the done. We did. They were very good. We might have had the big latte, so we might have a little more energy. Dawn
Well,
is
mine was half
discounted.
decaf.
Mine was not. They're not used to seeing me like that.
Dawn is discounted? No way. Is it discount add on in the respiratory wellness kit?
Oh, cool.
Okay, I might go buy that really quick. Oh,
Yeah,
whoops.
'cause that
Okay.
was the deal.
So give me all the tree oils. Yes, absolutely. You two are cracking me up. Amazing. I heard the whisper. Oh, good. Oh, so Trisha said, yeah, the grinding the teeth. So that is something
Roman
that
chamomile?
that is something that I do. And actually these veins here that are on my teeth are moving my jawline.
Yeah.
And
So is there a lot of
the
pain from
grinding,
that?
and it's like, it's amazing.
So Roman chamomile on the jaw for babies too, guys. Okay, Roman chamomile. We talked about that.
Okay, so this is what Roman chamomile looks like right here.
And it smells so good here. Maybe calm me down a wee bit.
Yeah.
But I had a lot
Let's put
of
it
coffee.
on.
It was the
Wait,
weekend.
let's mix it with the Northern Escape because
Yummy.
nothing's better than the Northern. Okay, so the Northern Escape has the Siberian fir, black spruce in it. It's got the juniper. It's got cedar wood, cypress. So cypress is another sedative oil. It also has frankincense, hinoki. So if you have not tried hinoki, it's an oil only available in Japan. And it's excellent for skin and hair. And then it also has kananga and clove. Look at that.
We've gotten kananga and hinoki free
Oh, amazing.
in the last year or two. So they might have it and not know how to use it. We'll have to do a video on that sometime.
Yeah.
So
hinoki's
that was
thicker.
fascinating. So the Roman chamomile was like sickly sweet. And then when you put the Northern Escape with it, it toned it down.
Yeah.
And I really like them together.
And I mixed the Northern Escape also with cinnamon in the train. Have you guys seen the train
I
diffuser?
posted the picture of your
Oh
train
my
this
God,
morning.
did you push the
so
button?
No, does it
Because
make
it
noise?
makes noise. It's
Oh
like,
my gosh. Okay, we'll have to do a video of it later.
Yeah, it's
I
so
put a picture
cool.
of it. Make sure with your BOGO box and your BOGOs that you add on the train and the Malama gift set. The hand cream sold out and the bar sold out, so you can't get them. You can only get them in the gift set that was just launched this week.
Okay,
They're
so
amazing.
wait, the Malama oil.
Yeah.
I freaking love it, but I love it for like
It's
when
from
I
here.
It's here, yeah, from Hawaii,
Yeah.
and I love it for anxiousness and nerves. Like I roll it on my forearms, and it's amazing. I used to do that with the tea tree oil because the tea tree oil is
that's what I
also
use,
on
is
the
tea tree.
forearms. I
Yeah,
don't
for,
use
like,
the tea
healthy
tree.
boundaries
Nope,
and
Malama
calming.
all the way. And plus, it
smells
smells
better.
good.
Okay,
So
so
it's like for perfume. It's like
if anybody saw my video on tea tree and with Emily Wright a couple years ago, I'm rolling it up and down your forearms for healthy boundaries and warding off negative people, etc. Replace it with Malama, and it smells way better.
I use
Get
it
the Malama
all
gift
the
set.
time. I use the roller, and Sheila said she has the cute train, but still in box. Get it out of the
Get it
box.
out.
You're gonna love it.
It's
like
so cute. You'll be addicted.
my kids love it, but I think I love it more. Like I was gonna put it in my kids' room, but now I'm like I want to move to my room so I can push the little choo-choo
Walked
button.
into her living room this morning and I saw the train on with the light and I'm like, oh, this is so going to be a post. I'm walking around this house and I'm like, oh, I need to post that. I need a picture of that. There's oils
I have
everywhere.
oils everywhere. I know,
Everywhere. I took a
everywhere.
bath. I'm like, I don't even need to unpack my oils.
No, you
Let's
don't.
just see what she's got next to the bathtub.
This is so true.
Pamela
says,
that's Pamela we were
You
talking
look-
about this morning
yeah.
that we love.
you look so relaxed already. I love Malama. Sheila, you seriously.
I think I meant
just
for
received my
Maui.
Malama. I agree. You should just move over here. Imagine. This is the
I'm
greatness
literally
we're
like
doing.
glowing happy.
I know, and the greatness that we're doing.
And we like feed off of each other.
Yeah,
Like
we
I'm
do.
so filled with excitement
And
and
you
joy.
guys-
I have goosebumps.
We're wearing glitter. Look at the
We
glitter.
are. Look at she
Look at the
converted me
glitter.
to the glitter. She put glitter on her face to go get coffee. I'm like, I want glitter. I
Yes. Okay.
want the glitter. Okay,
So,
focus.
the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is that I love these bottles. So I like roller bottles. I think they're awesome. But I like the pumps or the dropper bottles.
That's what I've been doing.
Because I feel like you get more, and I just want to
use
like.
the doTERRA fractionated coconut oil, but I
Yes.
don't have enough of them. Like I am use
the bottle?
So send me the link for this and I'll post it. But
Yeah,
this is one I want
these.
you to tell them about.
Because it's glass.
It's not a BOGO topic, but
No, it is because I'm used the BOGO oils inside. When my kids were experiencing the
Bark.
respiratory bark, I created this blend, and I just did an entire bottle of the Northern Escape, and then I filled it up with the fractionated coconut oil.
Okay.
And then I added wild orange, frankincense. I did like 10 drops of each, and then I did On Guard, tea tree oil, because I love doing spinal treatments.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, spinal treatments is where you put all of the oils on the spine. But then it takes so much time. And with 5 kids, it's like so long.
Converted
This
to
is
droppers and the pump.
Look at this is so. This is just so easy. And then here we go. And then as you're rubbing them, you can also put it on yourself. It's literally like a 2 for. It's like a 2-for-1 special.
I can smell the orange.
And I actually do this also from the fat burning, the skin tightening. Yeah, the skin tightening blend. And so you guys just want to watch us rub each other down.
She's gonna give me the skin tightening blend recipe.
Yes,
we'll post that
so
for you.
good. It's so good.
Because we were making fun of our bellies this morning when we bent over how jiggly they are. So how big? There's multiple sizes, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot. I like this size. It lasts me for a long
be
time.
Like, what, 8?
Yeah.
8 ounce, I bet.
No, it's
because
maybe it's more.
Is it? Well, look.
12 ounce.
The doTERRA pump's 4.
Oh, maybe you're right. I should look. I don't know.
We'll find out.
I just say pour a whole bottle, add some coconut
I'm gonna share
oil.
the skin tightening blend.
What's the skin tightening?
We'll do
it's
a post.
Skin tightening and fat burning, you guys. It's not just skin tightening. It's skin tightening and fat. So then I do it like here, and like on my thighs, and in the arms.
I need it, right? I've lost 25 plus pounds, but a lot more inches, and so that's where it's like here. So like this is where, because so much volume is gone. So I need the skin tightening.
Okay.
Right. And so we're gonna do that.
And then the boob lifting.
We can do that.
Vetiver,
I don't think there's enough oil for me for that.
Okay.
There's not enough oil. All right, we gotta hit Deep Blue and Deep Blue Stick.
Okay, we gotta go.
We're late.
Shoot, all right. Deep Blue Stick.
Those are pretty
Where do we begin?
self-explanatory for a
I
lot
have
of you.
like the huge Deep Blue rub first of all because I can't live without it.
It's like a liter.
Okay, so I have a really good story.
Cool.
Really quick.
No,
It's about using the Deep Blue. So I practice kickboxing. And I actually decided I don't like kickboxing, I like boxing. But and the coach is so cute. So like, I'm single. I'm single, by the way. I'm a single mom.
We are single.
So I was practicing with him, and I kicked the bag, and I don't know what it's called, but it's like one of those knots, and just like my whole foot blew up, and it turned black and blue immediately on the top of the foot. And I just went and I didn't even put ice. Because after starting using oils, I don't use ice. Like, who needs ice when you have peppermint?
I know, that's peppermint.
Who needs ice? So I just put on the Deep Blue rub, and the next day it was gone. It was like literally gone.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
No bruising, no swelling, no nothing, just gone. One time before I went to bed, and I was
on it.
Yeah.
So Deep Blue oil, Deep Blue polyphenols, Deep Blue stick, Deep Blue rub.
The Deep Blue polyphenols is the inflammatory stuff that I use all the time. I just got a blood test panel, and it showed like my thyroid was off, and so some of the hormones are off. And one of the things, this is so interesting actually, one of the things that I learned is my body's producing a hormone called the sex globulin hormone that your body produces when your body's in starvation mode. Yeah, isn't that so crazy? So, but then like, if that's the case, then a lot of the other hormones would be off, but they were not off. So there's something going on. I have like something happening with my thymus where it's just like constant state of, where the amygdala is heightened, you know, the part of our brain where we feel fear. Yeah. So the Deep Blue rub I've been doing every single night on my sternum and on the back of my neck. Yeah.
And that's the solution for that.
Yeah. Deep Blue rub.
right?
And deep blue red, you think, and
we
I
only
take
think
the
pain and inflammation, but the
or
emotional
emotional
benefits
stuff.
are off the charts for them too. I don't have my emotions book with us right now. I'll do that another day, but they really do want the skin tight. Okay, so let's talk about deep blue stick quick, right? So I prefer the deep blue stick out of all the deep blue products except for the polyphenols because just like I don't want to get the oils on my fingers or the rub on my fingers. And that stick is amazing because I was doing lat pull downs like 2 months ago, and the very last one, I felt it. Like something, it was not good. And normally I wouldn't have been able to move my neck for like days, and it would have lasted, the pain in general would have lasted for a week or more. And I got home and immediately grabbed the stick, which has the deep blue formula and Copaiba to heighten the pain benefits. And you can say pain all day long for the deep blue stick and my deep blue polyphenols. And I took the polyphenols and did the deep blue stick right there. Woke up the next day and it was fine. Normally I wouldn't have been able to move my neck side to side for days.
It just blows my mind.
That stick is so powerful.
And I'll take I know I have the stick, maybe it's upstairs in my bathroom, but I take the polyphenol. Sometimes I'll do 10, like I'll do 5 in the morning and 5 at night. Just if I have like an injury or if there's something going on with me or if I'm feeling off.
Intense.
For like a good boost of.
Yay. And TerraZyme.
TerraZyme.
TerraZyme for muscle recovery.
TerraZyme and I always leave my capsules and my supplements out. That's the one thing that is
I have to, so I see them.
Yeah. If you put it away, that's where they'll stay. I know. I used to say that all the time. If you put it away, that's where you'll stay. That's why I have oils everywhere. And I have my capsules, just so you guys can see, like I keep them in these jars. I just mix everything together.
I want these jars. I want to put all my stuff and line them up in my kitchen.
I know.
I want the link for these.
I love these. I love
all
these
the same
jars.
size.
Yeah, and then I'll just mix. This is just the Alpha CRS, and then this is I do the vegan Omega, and then I do the On Guard soft gels, and I just take them every morning, every night, and they're just so pretty. Right, and then the soft gels, the On Guard soft gels I throw in there too. And then here's the TerraZyme and the Meta Power.
We got them all. I like this side better. I feel wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, so we went through all the BOGO stuff. We went through all. We'll post the link for I'll post the links for everything. The pump, the jars, do you know the skin tightening recipe off the top of your head?
It's actually my ebook, but yeah, I can definitely give it to you. The 2 main oils are grapefruit and geranium. Okay. So what I do is I use this size jar now, so you're probably right about the 8-ounce situation, but I need to look and see on Amazon. But I'll dump so with this jar it's small, so then I'll just do a half a bottle of geranium and a half a bottle of grapefruit, and the rest the coconut oil. But in a larger jar I would do just
That's the whole recipe?
Yeah, that's the whole recipe.
2?
You could just do those 2 oils.
What about adding the MetaPower now because it
you can add the MetaPower or I
shrinks the fat cells.
Yep, and the cypress is also really good because it's a muscle relaxant, so it's excellent for your skin. And I also did Citrus Bliss because Citrus Bliss, I just love how it smells. But the thing with Citrus Bliss, living on an island, it attracts mosquitoes. Oh, yeah. So I don't put the Citrus Bliss in anymore. So,
and the MetaPower has, the grapefruit citrus. So just don't go out in the sun, right? Photosensitive with the grapefruit and the MetaPower. Yeah,
you don't want to use it as like a tanning
combination. It will not be good. So geranium,
I've
send me the link for your ebook for them to buy for the recipes too.
Yeah, there's like 80 pages of recipes.
Oh yay!
Yay! Yeah, there's lots and lots of recipes. But the skin tightening you can use anywhere. You can even geranium's so good for the face. Like as long as I guess you're not soaking in the. In the kidneys, because geranium is a detoxifying oil. It's excellent for the digestive system. So
it's in my hair growth spray too. I hated geranium. Hated it.
Strong.
The smell.
Very,
do not
strong.
like the smell. But that's why I like my hair growth spray. Is you can't smell the geranium, but it's so good for. Obviously, look at this hair growth, people.
I know, it's amazing.
Isn't this incredible? Look at all this hair. I'm 50.
I love it.
That's the hair growth spray and the doTERRA shampoo and conditioner and LLV.
Yeah,
so you gotta take care of the inside out. This is I went to bed with wet hair and I woke up looking this way. So we haven't had time to
It's perfection. That's what it is. It's just perfect.
So if you're looking for hair grow, type hair in the search icon of this group, Yale's Public Education.
And Pamela put here skin tightening blend. You guys can look through the comments also. There's grapefruit geranium, power oil,
Comments are
citrus
gold.
bliss.
Oh, who got the book?
Diane
got the book.
Love the
Hi,
book.
Diane.
One problem with living on the island. I love it, Lane. Okay, good.
Yay. I'm going to do my giveaways. Well, next week's Thanksgiving, and I'll be traveling all day and I'll be doing my giveaways that I promised.
We're going live tomorrow again?
Let's go. Yeah.
For the BOGO tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
Should we keep
the
going
Roman
live?
Chamomile,
Tell
Black
us.
Spruce, and Copaiba.
Tell us in the comments if you want us to keep going live while I'm here.
And you guys, we can talk science too. Like we can talk about the chemical constituents and what each chemical constituent does to the cells. And tomorrow I have a live video, and you're going to be on my live video.
Yay!
Yes,
Let's do it. Tomorrow we'll dig deep into Roman
Oh,
Chamomile.
and I have a whiteboard. And we can draw on the whiteboard. Do you guys know how I feel about the science
They want us
and
to
the
dance.
whiteboard?
I had enough coffee. I'll dance for you. Daily Roman. Daily
Everyone's saying yes. Everyone's saying we.
All right, we're gonna go live
definitely.
for you.
Aw, yay.
We are a little late or a lot late for our lunch appointment, but
I
yeah.
know. But
But hey,
priorities,
you know what to get. So BOGO box, make sure you get the BOGO box. Saves $1 bazillion. Or you could just say I paid for 4 oils and I got 10 of them. You get 6 free oils. Not cheap stuff either, right?
Can we do a spinal treatment? Like I can teach
Yeah, will
them
you do
how
one
to
on
do
me?
a spinal treatment?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I forget. Someone said solar one was good for something that I talked about today, but I can't remember what now.
Well, solar's good for this whole area.
I
all
want
the
to do
organs.
like immunity and whatnot
We
because
can-
of flying. Everybody was hacking on the plane. I was like, oh great.
Well, you don't have to stress because you got oils.
I don't.
Right?
Isn't that funny?
That's why
And I have On Guard soft gels in my mouth and other places last night.
Yes. Can we
Female
say
health.
that kind of stuff, you know?
Female
Yeah,
health.
like I talk a lot about sticking On Guard soft gels in your
Part
jewels.
your lady parts.
Because it's so good for you.
Let's talk about it. Or should we save it for tomorrow? Let's save it for tomorrow. We'll leave a little carrot for you.
Oh, look, she posted my page.
Yay,
Pamela
thanks,
posted
Pamela.
my...
Pamela rocks. We're going to tell you little tips and tricks about On Guard soft gels tomorrow and how they're great for
And
ladies.
you just keep me compliant and I will be focused on.
Wish me luck on that.
But if we get the whiteboard, I can draw pictures.
She's going to draw
I don't have to
pictures of
say
my
it.
lady parts.
I could just be like, open the leg, stick it in.
I actually was like, how do I do this again? And like, are you kidding me right now? You want me to what? And it worked.
Yeah,
so
it's
we'll
so,
talk
so
about
good.
it. Yep. Okay, join us tomorrow. We don't know what time. We're not going to promise a time because that's how we rule. Or
Feline already told us.
She did.
It'd be cool to understand for those of you who are watching before we go, like, what are some of the challenges that you're experiencing? Because sometimes people ask me, you know, like, for example, I don't feel comfortable. Some people may not feel comfortable drinking the oils, taking them internally, or some people may not feel comfortable like putting them everywhere.
I didn't feel comfortable with drinking them when I first got them. It took like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I definitely have been doing this 8 years and did not feel comfortable putting an On Guard soft gel in my lady parts. But I got over it because I knew it must be true. And you told me that you had done it. And it worked, so
exactly. And I do it
it
all
is
the
what it
time.
is.
And so if there are some challenges that you're experiencing, you can comment down below, and then we can get to those tomorrow. Yeah. Polina compliant. Right? And, you know, I can also show you how effective on science-based, how effective it is to take oils internally, and also the difference, the doTERRA difference, like how amazing
the doTERRA. I would not even think about drinking anything.
No, I would never
else or
drink
putting it
anything.
anywhere else. Yeah.
And like, you know, I went to yoga and the lady had like the sandalwood and it was like $7 on the bottle, and it was like, please don't put that anywhere near me.
Yeah.
I will bring you the real sandalwood.
There's no sandalwood in there.
there's
It's not physical. It's not like financially. It's not financially possible for there to be any sandalwood in there.
Right. So so if you guys feel like you need a big confidence boost in knowing how incredible what we're using is for our system and for our body and everything. It's so important to learn that stuff. Yeah, you can just let us know what your challenges are, what your questions are, what you want to know, and
I've been doing that since I got here. Hey,
we'll
what
give
about
you,
this?
We'll give you all the information. Polina, where can we find your ebook? That's a good question.
The link. We will post the link. We will post the link, kids. We'll post the link for the bottles, her ebook, all
and the
good
little
stuff.
jars.
Yeah, I have to have these jars. It's not a
So
question.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. And thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
What a great live! Who wants to see more of these? I know I do. I think I should move here so we can do this side by side regularly. But
Can I
think
tell
we
them
should
my
do it
page
anyway.
so they can watch
Yeah.
it live tomorrow? Or no?
Yeah.
So if you guys want to, I have a page called Ask Polina Now, and we will be live tomorrow. I'm live there 7 a.m. Hawaii time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to catch us, you can go there.
Mm-hmm.
You can friend me.
Wait, 9 a.m. Maui?
No, 7 a.m.
Oh, 7 a.m. I was doing the math. I'm struggling with the
7
time
a.m.,
zone.
9 a.m. Pacific. It's
Perfect.
only 2
Yep.
hours now. And then 12 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, perfect.
So if you want to see us tomorrow, you can
Ask
see
Polina
us
now.
tomorrow. Ask Polina now.
Yay.
Let's do a dance. Let's do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight.
That's how much we love our oils. Yay, oils.
Yes,
All right.
we'll read the comments.
Make sure to read the comments.
Yes,
We'll
post
answer
below.
questions. all
Yeah,
that
we'll
good
check
stuff.
before. And actually, she'll have her phone so that when we go live, we can answer questions too.
Yep,
And
we can do that.
so,
Perfect.
all right, you guys.
Bye, guys.
I love you.
Happy oiling.
Bye.